Okay guys, it's about to start.
Coming.
Where's meeting? I can hear y'all from here.
So, I've been thinking, let's go vegan.
Really? I get the limelight.
Yep, it's your time. So, what are the rules? Wait, what?
That's a long list. Well, if you give me the limelight, you can have your favorite dairy product and call yourself a lacto-vegetarian. Or you can have eggs too and call yourself an ovo-vegetarian. Or you can just be both and call yourself a lacto-ovo-vegetarian. Or you can also just stick with me, man. Stick with me.
Okay, wait. What are we actually getting ourselves into?
Hello beautiful souls, I'm Mommy on a Journey and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about a plant-based diet. So what is a plant-based diet? It's basically when your diet is predominantly made up of plants. And it's a continuum. It ranges from a flexitarian all the way to a vegan. But let me explain further. So a flexitarian is someone who occasionally eats meat. So it's a semi-vegetarian. An example of this could be a pescatarian, which is someone who avoids land animals and eats fish or shellfish. And then you have your lacto-vegetarian, ovo-vegetarian, or lacto-ovo-vegetarian, which I explained a bit earlier. And then you have your vegan, which is divided into two types of vegans, which is a dietary vegan or a lifestyle vegan or ethical vegan. Now let's move to the why. Why do people decide to go plant-based? There's many reasons why people could do this, but I'm going to just mention a few. Firstly, it's cultural. Some cultures are plant-based. Next, it's a religion. Some religions are plant-based as well. And then
there are ethical reasons where someone has compassion towards animals or a desire to protect the environment. And then there are economical reasons. The cost of animal protein is quite high, so someone would be trying to avoid this. Next, we have taste preferences. Some people just don't like fleshy foods and base it solely on this. Then there are health benefits. And then lastly that I'm going to mention is age. So some periods of life, people might want to switch diets because perhaps in adolescence, the child would want to differentiate themselves from the adult or their parents, or because it's a trendy thing that's happening at that period.
you may wonder whether a plant-based diet is actually appropriate, because most people assume that it's rabbit food, it's not filling, you're always hungry, and that it's all healthy, there's no junk. Some people may even believe that it's inappropriate for some ages. For example, kids can't be plant-based, or pregnant people or athletes can't be plant-based. But here's actually how a healthy vegan diet looks.
It contains low intake of saturated fats, a high intake of vegetables, fruits, whole grain, legumes, soy products, nuts, and seeds. So in essence, it's basically the same, but you just swap out the animal products and flesh foods for plant-based alternatives. So in terms of plant-based proteins, which are your lean meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and such proteins, you swap it out for legumes, soy, high protein seeds and grains like quinoa, hemp, and chia seeds. So
Just because you're on a plant-based diet, it doesn't mean that you're all healthy. Vegan food does have junk food as well, and you can get caught up in the unhealthy lifestyle all over again, even though you're a plant-based eater. So this can include stuff like refined carbohydrates, solid fats, and added sugars. So I've struggled a lot on this plant-based journey. I just cannot get it right, and it took time for me to realize this, but I realized that my diet wasn't a healthy diet. I had a very unhealthy diet, so me just swapping for vegan alternatives didn't help, because I was still consuming junk food. I was still consuming a lot of refined sugars and carbs and additives and all of these unhealthy eating habits. I still had them. So now I've decided to create a diet plan which is going to be suited to me, and then the point of it is to create a healthy eating habit, and then from there I'll switch to vegan alternatives or plant-based alternatives. So my action plan is that first week I'm going to try and finish off all the food I want to get rid of, all the food I don't want to eat anymore. Finish all of that, and then once that's done, there's none of that food in this house anymore. I'm going to move to phase 2, which is to start eating healthy, implementing my new diet, my new plan. And then once that's sorted and settled, phase 3 will be to start switching, substituting all the things with vegan alternatives or plant-based alternatives. And then hopefully it goes very well this time. So guys, we have reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and that you learned something from this. And if you guys have any tips or suggestions about this journey that I'm entering, please comment down below and give me your tips and suggestions. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.